3 years after LA police battled striking janitors in Century City, the city decided today it was wisest to settle the lawsuit that grew out of that clash. The janitors will get $2.35 million. Their attorney calls it the biggest settlement from a demonstration that he's heard of. This was the scene 3 years ago when janitors confronted police when the janitors struck in Century City to join a union. After LA police blocked a march to the Century City high-rises, the clash spilled into the street. 40 people were arrested, but the charges later were dropped. From 50 to 60 people were hurt, including one woman who reportedly had a miscarriage. From this came a lawsuit against the city that was resolved today. Union janitors marched to City Hall today to hear the City Council had agreed to an out-of-court award of $2.35 million to be divided among 145 plaintiffs.
Let this serve as a reminder that those who dare to violate the constitutional right of free speech must ultimately pay the price.
For the city, another dent in the Treasury from an excessive force case.
We're going to do a thorough job of getting a different attitude in the city towards stopping the kind of offenses that bring lawsuits about, and then also getting more efficient settlement of lawsuits.
A lot's happened in 3 years. Shortly after the clash, Century City management agreed to unionize. Instead of minimum wage without benefits, janitors now make $6.72 an hour with a health plan and a modest pension plan. And they now are zeroing in on the non-union custodial firm that serves Hughes, Toyota, and Mattel.
I hope that today closes that chapter and that the janitors of Los Angeles will be able to step forward and understand that their rights are just as valuable as any rights of anybody who lives and works in this city.
Schaffer says something else has changed over time, the janitor's relationship with the LAPD. He now calls it positive.